We have all been there. A throbbing headache starts at the back of your skull. A sharp twinge in your lower back makes it hard to stand up straight. Pain is a universal human experience. It is our body's built-in alarm system, signaling that something is wrong. When that alarm goes off, our first instinct is to silence it as quickly as possible. This immediate need for relief often leads us down one of two familiar paths. Do we reach for a remedy that grows from the earth, something our ancestors might have used? Or do we turn to the precise, powerful relief promised by a pill from a bottle? This question sets the stage for a common debate in modern health. The choice between natural remedies and pharmaceutical painkillers is not a simple one. It is a decision clouded by marketing, personal beliefs, an overwhelming amount of conflicting information. On one side, you have the appeal of the natural. This path suggests that healing can be found in herbs, gentle movements, ancient practices. It promises a holistic approach that works in harmony with the body. On the other side stands the world of modern medicine, with its rigorously tested, fast-acting pills. This path offers the promise of scientifically proven results and rapid relief, allowing us to get back to our busy lives without missing a beat. Many people feel they must choose one side and stick to it. They might see natural remedies as the only pure and safe option. Others might view them as ineffective folklore, placing their entire faith in the power of a prescription. This black and white thinking, however, rarely serves us well when it comes to our health. The reality is that both approaches have their own unique strengths and significant weaknesses. Understanding this nuanced landscape is the first step toward making an informed and responsible choice for your own well-being. It requires us to move beyond simple labels and look closely at the evidence. This video will explore that very landscape. Our goal is to move beyond the myths and get to the simple facts. We will examine the common beliefs that surround both natural remedies and conventional painkillers. We will look at what science has taught us. We will look at what experience has taught us. By breaking down the complexities into clear, understandable pieces, we can empower ourselves. We can learn how to navigate the world of pain relief with a calm, balanced perspective, ensuring that the choices we make are both safe and effective for our individual needs. Let's begin by addressing a very common and appealing myth. Natural remedies are always safe because they come from nature. This idea is incredibly widespread. We imagine that if something grows in the ground, it must be inherently gentle and harmless. This belief leads many people to use herbal supplements without a second thought. They might brew a special tea, take a capsule recommended by a friend, assuming there is no downside. The word natural itself feels reassuring, suggesting a purity that man-made chemicals could never possess. This myth is powerful because it taps into our desire for simple, clean solutions in a complex world. On the other side of the coin, we find an equally pervasive myth. Painkillers are always harmful and addictive. This belief often stems from news stories about the dangers of opioid addiction, the long-term side effects of certain medications. People hear about liver damage from overusing acetaminophen, stomach ulcers from NSAIDs like ibuprofen. This fear can be so strong that it causes some individuals to endure severe pain rather than take a prescribed or over-the-counter medication. They view all pills as a dangerous last resort, a chemical intrusion that will inevitably poison their bodies. Another dangerous myth is the idea that if it worked for my friend, it will work for me. We are social creatures, and we trust the experiences of those around us. When a neighbor swears that a certain herbal tincture cured their arthritis, a coworker claims a specific pill instantly erased their migraine, we listen. It is tempting to believe that their successful outcome can be easily replicated. This leads to a lot of passed-around advice, remedies, and medications being shared or recommended without any professional medical input. This myth oversimplifies the incredible complexity and uniqueness of each person's body and health situation. The truth, as it often is, lies somewhere in the middle, far from these extreme viewpoints. The fact is that natural does not automatically mean safe, and pharmaceutical does not automatically mean harmful. St. John's wort, a popular herb for mood, can dangerously interact with dozens of prescription medications. When prescription medications are used correctly under a doctor's supervision, painkillers can be a safe and essential tool for managing debilitating pain and improving quality of life. Each person's body chemistry is unique, meaning a remedy's effect can vary dramatically from one individual to the next. Understanding this is key to moving from myth to fact. Natural remedies can be a wonderful first line of defense for managing mild to moderate pain. Their benefits are often rooted in a gentle, holistic approach to healing. For instance, applying a warm compress to a sore muscle increases blood flow, which can help relax the tissue and ease stiffness. A cold pack can reduce inflammation, and it can numb the sharp ache of a new injury. Yoga, gentle stretching, improve flexibility and strengthen the muscles that support our joints, providing long-term relief from chronic back pain. These methods work with the body's natural processes, often with very few side effects. Beyond physical applications, many natural approaches address the mind-body connection to pain. Deep breathing, meditation, mindfulness can change how we perceive pain. They don't necessarily eliminate the source, but they calm the nervous system and reduce stress and anxiety that amplify suffering. Certain supplements have also shown promise. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound with well-documented anti-inflammatory properties. Similarly, ginger can help soothe an upset stomach and may reduce muscle soreness. These options can be excellent tools in a comprehensive pain management plan. However, the natural label can mask potential risks. The world of herbal supplements, for example, is not regulated with the same rigor as the pharmaceutical industry. This means the quality, purity, and dosage of a product can vary wildly from one brand to another. A bottle might contain less of the active ingredient, or it could be contaminated with other substances. That lack of standardization makes it hard to know what you're taking. It's a significant gamble for your health. The most serious risk associated with natural remedies is the potential for dangerous interactions. Just because something is an herb does not mean it cannot have powerful chemical effects. Willow bark, the original source of aspirin, can thin the blood, and combined with prescription blood thinners could cause dangerous bleeding. St. John's wort can reduce the effectiveness of birth control pills and antidepressants. It is absolutely crucial to inform your doctor about any and all supplements you are taking. Without a full picture of everything you are consuming, your doctor cannot provide the safest and most effective care. When pain is sharp, severe, and unrelenting, the rapid relief offered by painkillers can feel like a miracle, you know. Their primary benefit is their speed and efficacy. For someone suffering from the intense pain of a migraine, that's a winner. You have a kidney stone or you are recovering from surgery, waiting for a gentle remedy to take effect is simply not a viable option. Painkillers like ibuprofen, naproxen, and acetaminophen work by targeting the specific biological pathways that create pain and inflammation. They can reduce a throbbing agony to a manageable ache in a matter of minutes or hours, allowing a person to function, rest, and begin the healing process. The effectiveness of painkillers is backed by extensive scientific research and rigorous clinical trials. Before a drug can be sold, it must be proven to be both effective and relatively safe at a specific dose. This scientific validation provides a level of certainty that most natural remedies lack. When a doctor prescribes a certain medication, they have a good understanding of how it will likely work, what the correct dosage is, how long it should take to provide relief. This predictability is invaluable in a clinical setting, especially when dealing with acute injuries, post-operative care, serious medical conditions that cause significant pain. Despite their clear benefits, the risks associated with painkillers are significant and should never be underestimated. Common over-the-counter NSAIDs like ibuprofen can cause stomach upset with long-term use. They can increase the risk of stomach bleeding or kidney damage. Acetaminophen, found in Tylenol and many other products, is safe at recommended doses, but can cause severe liver damage or even failure if overused. This is a particularly insidious danger, as acetaminophen is an ingredient in hundreds of different cold flu, and pain medications making an accidental overdose a real possibility. The most well-known risk, particularly with stronger prescription drugs, is the potential for dependence and addiction. Opioid painkillers, while incredibly effective for severe short-term pain, act on the brain's reward centers and can lead to physical dependence. The body adapts to the drug, requiring more of it to achieve the same pain-relieving effect, which can spiral into addiction. For this reason, these powerful medications must be used with extreme caution for the shortest time possible and always under the close supervision of a medical professional who can monitor for signs of trouble. So, how do you decide what is right for you? The best approach is not to pick a side, but to build a sensible, personalized strategy. For mild, everyday aches and pains, a tension headache after a long day, sore muscles after a workout, it is wise to start with the safest options first. Try non-drug approaches like rest applying a heat pack, cold compress, or gentle stretches. These methods are free, accessible, carry almost no risk. They allow you to listen to your body and give it a chance to heal on its own without immediately introducing external substances. If simple physical remedies are not enough, you can then consider a mild over-the-counter painkiller like ibuprofen or acetaminophen. These are effective for many common pains. However, always read the label carefully. Use the lowest effective dose for the shortest possible time. Think of these as a temporary tool, not a permanent solution. At the same time, this is also a good place to explore evidence-based natural options. Mind-body techniques like meditation can be practiced daily to raise your pain threshold. Gentle anti-inflammatory supplements like turmeric could be integrated into your diet, but only after discussing them with your doctor. It is absolutely essential to seek professional medical advice in certain situations. You should see a doctor if your pain is severe, sudden, or unexplained. You should also make an appointment if the pain lasts for more than a few days, or if it is accompanied by other worrying symptoms, like fever, numbness, weakness, or unexplained weight loss. These can be signs of a more serious underlying medical issue that needs to be diagnosed and treated properly. Never try to self-diagnose or treat chronic or severe pain. Your doctor is your most important partner in managing your health. Ultimately, the most practical takeaway is to use a balanced and informed approach. Natural remedies, pharmaceutical pills. Neither is a perfect one-size-fits-all solution, and neither should be used carelessly. Start with the gentlest methods for the mildest problems. Reserve pills for more significant pain and use them as directed. Always keep your doctor informed about everything you are taking, herbs, prescriptions. By being an active, educated, and cautious participant in your own healthcare, you can make choices that keep you both safe and comfortable. If this video helped, please subscribe for more.